For those not in the scene, EDC stands for everyday carry. And what good is everyday carry if you don't carry it every day, if you don't actually use it? This kit right here are my most used tools and accessories that I bring with me every single day, whether it's in a backpack or a sling, or just tucked into the glove box in my car if I'm gonna be on the road for a while. These are tools that just effortlessly get me out of a jam in everyday life, help me fix things, tinker with things, and every single tool in this kit has earned its place and I've been using it for a long time. So let's talk about everything that's in this kit and why it's important to me. Let's take a look. So first up, let's talk about the pouch itself. This is a Maxpedition EDC pocket pouch, just their generalized EDC pouch. And I've been using Maxpedition gear for a long time. And it's always been super high quality with YKK zippers. Has this little mesh pocket on the outside. I never really use it because it's pretty flat when you have it loaded out. Not a lot of volume to it. Hook and loop panel if you want to add a morale patch, the little Maxpedition logo. And then the back of it has some MOLLE webbing in case you wanted to attach this to the outside of a bag. A nice little nylon grab handle. And here's that double zipper I'm talking about. So let's talk about what's inside this pouch itself. Now inside this EDC pouch, I've got loads of gear for everyday usage, and they're things I use on a regular basis. And I've really tested a ton of different EDC gear in the last 2 years, and these have been the ones I keep coming back to. The only thing that changes consistently is the flashlight, because I'm always trying new flashlights, and this one's my most recent pickup. So in terms of the flashlight I love, the Wubin X5 has been my go-to. I love that it has a green dot with a 1-button activation on the back, and it also has different lumen levels, so you can click it in, switch through the different lumen levels, click it off, or just half click it if you just want instant deployment. Super flat profile, really bright, nice deep carry pocket clip, lots of knurling, super easy to hold, easy to pocket, easy to fit into an EDC pouch. So this is my go-to EDC flashlight of my current setup. Then for my primary cutting tool, this guy's been in my collection for a long time. This is the Farmer X from Victorinox. Really nice metal scales on the outside. I just have this little Bellroy lanyard attached that has a little metal version of their owl. Bellroy was kind enough to send that to me a long time ago, and I just really like this little lanyard, so I use it as a way to kind of dangle, grab, get hold of this little knife here. And this has everything that I could possibly need. So I have a really nice little reamer tool. This is great for putting holes in plastic, starting a hole in wood, putting holes through leather, and making like a perfect circle because of the curvature of the blade. Then I have a really nice, everyday, just regular blade, non-locking, regular Victorinox kind of pocket knife blade. Easy to whittle, cut stuff, open packages, whatever you want to do. Then it has a really ample pair of scissors, and it's probably the tool I use the most. Spring loaded, really nice, can cut cordage easily, can cut through a lot of different materials like cardboard and stuff. Really, really effective scissors for their size. Then I just have a nice little saw blade here. So if I need to cut some tinder or cut through something that requires some teeth, this has me covered. And then I have a little flathead screwdriver with a can opener, and then another slightly bigger flathead screwdriver with a bottle opener. So you have so many little tools in this little package. It's very affordable, super high quality metal. And I put this through hell and back, and it still holds up like an absolute dream. Blades are easy to sharpen. It's just a great little primary cutting tool, multi-tool. Then I have my Concept EDC little stubby screwdriver that's full metal, looks great. It pivots on your palm, has this nice little bearing in the bottom. And then the thing I also love about it is you can store bits in the bottom of it. So I just have one flathead and one Phillips head. And then when you want to use these little bits, they magnetically fit into the end of it. And it's compatible with most regular size bits. Boom, fits right in there. Really easy to use. You can store a couple bits in the bottom, screw it back together, and then you're on your way. So it's just the perfect little stubby screwdriver for any little jobs I need to accomplish. Then I just have some zip ties with a rubber band. And a tip I got from someone a long time ago was to buy full-size zip ties and then just snip the end off to make them shorter, because they're higher quality, more dense, more durable zip ties versus those little tiny ones that just break super easily. These still have a really nice head, but they still fit in this kit easily. Really suggest using zip ties. Great as like a makeshift keychain, to attach anything to your bag, to hold wires together, all kinds of different uses for a zip tie. Then I have my CountyCom polycarbonate pen, just a really nice little high quality pen with a screw top so it's not gonna bleed on anything in your bag. Love this from CountyCom. Then I have my go-to notebook that I bring with me everywhere, which is the Field Notes. If you want 10% off Field Notes, use coupon code VISIONSWELL and the link in the description below. Just a great place to write down things, emergency contacts, doodle, take notes, draw yourself a little map, whatever you want to do to occupy your mind, you got this on you. Then I just have a little old gift card that I've wrapped with electrical tape as well as duct tape. So I have a bunch to use if I need it for an electrical situation, or if I need duct tape to repair anything or attach anything. Flat profile here wrapped around this card. Really nice thing to keep with you. You see you have all these little elastic loops on this side. So you have big one in the back, 3 medium-sized ones in front, and then this little loop at the top if you wanted to attach something there. Then on this side, I have my Hoto precision screwdriver. And this goes along with the Concept EDC screwdriver. The Concept EDC is better for bigger jobs, bigger screws. This one's for like small stuff, more precision work. So if you wanted to like repair a pair of glasses, if you wanted to repair a knife, anything small like a watch, removing links from a watch, you have this guy. And in the handle, you have all these little double-headed bits that are magnetically stored. And just like the Concept, you can rotate it on your palm. Works beautifully. Super high quality metal, comes in a lot of different colors. And then when you want to use it, similar to the Concept EDC, just pull one of these bits out, magnetically fits into the tip, and then you can go about your day. And it comes with a ton of different bits that you can use right out of the box, holds them in there securely, and it handles most little jobs like the ones I described. Then one of my favorite tools of all time are these Cobra pliers from Knipex. Because of the design of them, you can hold really large bolts and wrench really large things because it's adjustable. Really nice mechanics for the adjustability. When you hold it, it's engineered in a way so that it automatically tightens when you're turning it to the right. You don't have to like squeeze super hard. It has the little cutout in the teeth of the pliers. So if you wanted to grab something square or hexagonal, like a bolt that has angles, you have that ability. You can use it as a regular pair of pliers, pull out staples, pull out nails. And this thing is so small, so compact, and you can beat the hell out of it and it still works perfectly. These are my go-to pair of pliers. I love these things to the moon and back. Then I just have a really nice handmade wooden handled Faro rod, super thick, has a ton of uses for it. You can shave off some of the wood from the handle if you need some tinder. Has a little lanyard hole if you want to use that. And you can just use the back of any knife that has a flat back to strike this. I'm not going to do it on this desk, but it's really easy to strike. Plenty of stuff in here that I could strike it with. And it's just a great way to have a little fire starter on the go with you that's super dependable. You don't have to worry about it getting wet or anything. And then you have the wood if you need a little bit of a fire starter on you. Then another recent pickup that's been a super useful tool, and I use this every single day now, is this Mighty Bar. And it's just a little titanium pry bar. And you may think, what would I ever need a pry bar for? Who uses a pry bar? What's the point of a pry bar? For me, there's a million uses for a pry bar. Scraping off a sticker without ruining your knife blade. Opening a package. It's really easy to open a package with this little flat tapered edge. If you're opening a stubborn jam or pickle jar, you could use the edge of this to kind of like pry up one of the sides of the jar lid just slightly, enough to get it open. Works really well as a bottle opener. In a camping situation, it can even be used to split smaller pieces of wood. So you could put this down as any kind of wedge, put it on like a small stick, bash the hell out of it with another large log, and split some firewood for yourself. Prying open paint can lids, opening the tab on stubborn soda cans. Has a nice little deep carry pocket clip. And this thing, for its weight and its size, has so many uses, and you get to save the edge of your knife by using this instead. There's probably 8 million other uses for this that I'm not thinking of right now, but I've used this in so many situations. It's so lightweight, it's smaller than a pen or pencil, fits anywhere, And this is an absolutely essential tool if you want something that can kind of do everything you need it to do in a very small form factor. The Mighty Bar is something you should consider. And then there's also a keychain version of that Mighty Bar. So if you want something even smaller for smaller jobs and you want to keep it on your little keychain, this is a perfect option for you. And it's an even more portable way to do all those things that the big one can do. So this one sometimes lives on my keychain when I need it to. The other one goes in my EDC kit, and they both have a ton of different use cases. Then in the back of this original sleeve, I have this little cordage spool from CountyCom. It has a cutter built in, has a little keychain loop, has ways to keep both ends of the cordage. So you just put it through this little hole, then there's a little slot cut out, and you can hold it in place. I have over 50 feet of number 36 bank line. It's that tarred bank line. Super high strength if you need to make a ridge line, if you need to tie up a tarp, if you need to replace your shoelaces, if you need to hang your stuff in a tree to get it away from bears. This is a perfect amount of cordage to carry with you in an everyday situation, and it has come in handy more times than I can count. Then the only other thing I have in here are just some extra bits for that Concept EDC stubby screwdriver. Got a bunch of different bits here to work with. Different sizes of Phillips, different sizes of flathead, 2 different Torx bits, and then an adapter if you want to use ratchet heads with it. And they all fit in this little orange sleeve here, and then it's all labeled here so you can see all the different bits that you have. So I think it's a nice thing to bring with you, very small profile, and gives you a lot more versatility for your little stubby screwdriver. And then there is a little key leash that's inside this Maxpedition, but I don't currently use that for anything. You have 4 small elastic loops here, and then 2 that go about halfway the length of this side of the EDC pouch. So this is just a perfect little setup for EDC. And every single one of these tools has earned its place. I get usefulness out of them every day, and they fit really easily back into this pouch. So I'll show you how this loads back in so easily. Just put the notebook in there. There's your little card with the duct tape and such. Have my CountyCom pen, I can just slide right in there. Zip ties. Here's that little Mighty Bar. Don't sleep on the Mighty Bar. Have my little stubby screwdriver. My Victorinox. Fit my Hoto right in there. Put this right behind there, the ferro rod. Throw these extra bits back there. The cordage. That fits in there super well. I think I changed this by accident when I was reloading it, so I'll keep this right there. And you just have to strategize when you're making an EDC kit to make sure that you're still able to close it. So you want to alternate super thick and super thin things. So again, I kind of messed this one up. But I can put the Cobra pliers in like this. The Hoto under there. And then the flashlight fits right in here. Boom. And then you can just go ahead, close this guy up. Boom. Then you're good to go for your next day of EDC adventures. And you have so many ways to help somebody out, help yourself out, fix and tinker and do anything necessary. So there you have it. Those are the tools I use most of all every single day. And I've spent so much time over the last 2 years refining my EDC. And this is my perfect setup. It has everything I need as far as cutting tools, cordage, utility items, stuff that I can use to fix stuff, whether it be large screwdriver, small screwdriver, pliers. I have some duct tape and attachment points. I have a way to write things down and a nice little pen. Everything fits well into this really nice Maxpedition pouch. So I highly suggest you pick up any of these things or their equivalents. So what's in your everyday EDC kit? What do you use most often? I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Thank you as always for liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, and watching in general. Please turn on notifications so that you don't miss anything as far as new content uploads. And with all that being said, I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.